My whole appeal to you is the person who will give you a background why we Jains and Sikhs have to work together, should work together. We are support of each other. Is my very good friend, Mr. Avinder Chawla. Avinder, I have been to his house, and earlier part of this year, he gave absolutely great, fantastic welcome. And why, if you remember, your father worked with a colleague of mine, with a class of mine in India, so there was some kind of connection there. Arvinder is engineer by profession and public service for last 26 years. He serves as a board member in Newport Mesa Interfaith Council for last 5 years. He serves in the Orange County Sheriff's Interfaith Council since 3 years. He has visited Korea twice on peace program and attended the World Peace Summit. He served under President Bill Clinton in AAPI in Washington from 2014 to 2016, and he was named in Crown Jewel of Punjab in 2016. And he is also on the board of the Jain Temple in Santa Ana. And there are many, many qualities. But more than that, he works untiringly, he works dedicatedly. He is a very visionary leader, and he is the one who is pushing the Jains and Sikhs, bringing them together on that platform. And with that, I welcome Avinder Chawla and all my Sikh brothers and sisters here. We want you to join more and more as we make progress in this area. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a great honor to be here among all of you, and it was a great introduction. I think it was an introduction that was given by Dr. Sulekh ji. I think he visited. I think maybe we had a cup of tea, so maybe he's saying all these things in that return. But I don't think so. I deserve that much. But anyway, I would start with saying Jai Jinendra. And my name is Avinder Chawla. I'm an engineer by profession in public service for last 26 years. And it's a great Thanksgiving weekend, and hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving and did the Black Friday sale. If anybody is missing, there is a Monday coming. Just a reminder. It's a cyber sale. It's the same as Doorbuster. So even I haven't done it, I need to do it. So, as per Sikhs and Jains, we have a lot in common. As Sulekh ji said, that our 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh ji, was born in a Jain house in the 16th century, and he spent his early childhood in Patna at the place which is called Patna Sahib Takht. There are 5 takhts, and one of them is Patna Sahib Takht. And there is, as he already said, that the wall separating the Gurdwara where Guru Gobind Singh ji was born, and it is on the one side is Jain temple, and the other side is a Gurdwara. So that tells us that we have a lot in common. That is why we are doing all these cheers with Jain and Sikh, and I was very surprised and very honored to know that when I visited with them with Dr. Sulekh ji and Dr. Sahota in San Francisco, where they introduced themselves as Dr. Harvinder Sahota ji, he was introduced as Dr. Harvinder Jain, and Dr. Sulekh ji as Dr. Sulekh Singh. So that tells us that from last 4 years, they decided that whenever they will be together, they will be introducing them. And as Jain is the oldest religion and Sikhs is the youngest religion, Sikhs are 5th largest religion and Jains are the 6th largest religion. Whenever we meet each other in Sikhs, we called Sat Sri Akal. Sat means truth, Siri means wealth, Akal means eternal, and truth is the real wealth which is really internal. Sikhs Americans have been in the US for over 125 years, and there are almost 1 million Sikhs in the US. Sikhism is an independent faith and the world's fifth largest religion. Signifying their commitment to their faith, Sikhs do not cut hair and we cover our heads with turbans. Sikhs believe in one God, equality among all, freedom of religion and community service. Guru Nanak Dev Ji founded Sikhism in the 15th century. In modern day with a simple message, there is one divine for all creation, a loving, formless creator recognizable by all through meditation and service of humanity. The message of love of the divine and equality amongst all of the creation, regardless of race, religion, gender or background, was carried on by our 9 successor gurus and is enshrined in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, that is our living Guru. Guru Nanak Dev Ji simply taught us to be very respectful, tolerance, and forgive each other. His teachings were basically purity of life. To do away with selfishness, one must be brave and ready to save any situation of life. He believed in charity, truthfulness, and he condemned anger, pride, and backbiting. Sikhs are defined by their belief in one God, equality, justice, and community. They are taught to live their life values every day through the principles of worship, work, and service. The first Sikhs came to United States in 1890s to work in the lumber mills of the Pacific, in the farms of California, and to build the railroads. Despite violence designed to keep them from making US their home, in 1912, the first Gurdwara was established in Stockton and it continues to operate today. Sikh American pioneers have tried to help their country fulfill its promise of equality, opportunity for all who call it home. In 1923, Bhagat Singh Thind, a third World War veteran, went to Supreme Court to challenge the laws that prevent Asians from becoming citizens. Following in his footsteps as a Sikh American pioneer, in 1957, Dalip Singh Saund became the first Asian Pacific American and the first Sikh American to serve the US Congress. Nikki Haley, she's a Sikh by religion, was our US representative to UN under Trump administrations. I think she resigned a month ago. And we also have in these elections a lot of Sikhs who have come up. The closest is Mr. Harry Sidhu, who is the mayor of Anaheim. He's also a Sikh. Today there are about 1 million Sikhs in states with Gurdwaras all across the country. Despite the long history and contributions to the US, Sikhs Americans have been targets of discrimination, particularly following the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Six gurus have always defended the defenseless. Our 9th Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, sacrificed his life for the Hindus, and Indians call them Hind Ki Chadar, as he saved India. And same Guru Gobind Singh Ji sacrificed their 4 kids for the sake of India. Balbir Singh Sodhi was the first fatality that happened after 9/11. He was shot and killed because of his articles of faith, making him the first victim of a fatal attack of 9/11 hate crime. On August 5, 2012, 6 worshippers were killed in an attack on the Sikh temple in Wisconsin, and that was the deadliest attack on any American house of worship since the 1963 attack on the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you all, and again thanks for inviting me here, and we hope that Sikhs and Jains continue to work together and have chairs, and hopefully we can cross 200 plus as Dr. Saab said. Thank you so much.